Hi everyone, welcome back. Tuplex here. So today we're going to go and set up a coal train to bring into our base so that we can continue to make military science packs and explosives when necessary. I've noticed that my supply of circuits has run out. And it looks like we may have a traffic jam down here. Yeah, because this is waiting to get full. This one's going to the main base. That one is going to rocket control units. Okay. We may need to scale up circuit production. In fact, I'm fairly certain we do need to sometime soon. In the meantime, let's go ahead and send this along since it's almost full. And we'll deal with that next. Alright, so for now, I want to go, and actually, let me take, before we do that. Sorry. We have 14,000 space science. And we're still launching rockets. I think what I'm going to do is turn off our rockets for a while. Let's see, that's at rocket control unit. I'm going to turn off the rocket base. Basically what I'll do is I'll just stop it from auto-launching. Just so that we can save our resources for now. Because we don't really need the space science packs, and we're going to be tearing up our science production pretty soon anyway. So I'll just go ahead and turn off that auto launch. So, you know, it'll finish building that rocket, but it won't launch it, and then we'll stop consuming all this stuff until we're ready to go into full production again. All right, so let's come down to, I guess we'll go to uranium acid. Do I have that on my list? Oh, I have a passenger station there. Even better. So we'll head down there and we'll set up a small coal outpost and bring that back to the base and then set up the unloading for it. Oh, okay. I forgot that I put that there. Not the best place for it. I do want to clean this up. Although that will be difficult to do without having to tear up all this stuff. Maybe I won't clean it up. All right. Although I think I'm going to have to, if I'm going to have any room for another train station. Let's see what we can do here. So if we at least make this more symmetrical. like this. All right. Let's see if we do that. And let's see if we would have enough room. Well, except we're gonna need a loading station for 4 cars. Let's see if I have one of those. Yeah, I do. So let's see how big that's going to be. I might be able to put it here. It would be a tight fit. But I think it will work. Okay, let's try it. That's going to interfere with the track, I think. Let's see. Yep. Okay. All right, let's move that over then. There we go. Yeah, this is very ugly. All right. So now let's clean up our signals over here. This is for outbound. All right, so I've got chains there, I've got chain there, so we need chain signals here and here. All right, and then we might have to clean up this junction to make room for 4 trains. Let's see. So we'll put that as our station. We'll call this coal 1. And let's start to lay that out. So we're going to have an engine and then 1, 2, 3, and 4 cars. Okay, so it looks like we've got just enough length here. We'll go ahead and put in the train. I don't have any fuel on me, but we can give it some coal. Got plenty of that. Okay, now let's see if we can join up the rear. Yeah, we're not going to be able to. All right, so let's clean up that section of it. Okay, and actually we don't need any of these signals here. We do need a signal at the tail end of the train. Right, so that way this is all green coming in. Okay, so that looks okay so far. So I think I'll just load with 2 each. Because we're not going to be using a whole lot of coal. In fact, I don't even think we need stack inserters going in there. All right. Okay, I think I can give this one more. Ah, crud. Okay, well that's not a problem. We can just move this over. Copy that whole thing. Okay. And then what I'll do is we'll set this up with its own dedicated line. We got an extra space there somehow. I'll just set this up from scratch. Let's see here. All right, we'll start there. Okay. I think we can do... Oh, that's good. Why are we out of power over here? Okay, and let's see if we got a 3-to-1 balancer. Or maybe 3-to-2. There we go. So I'll just put that over here. I'll do a 3-to-2 and then I'll split it. Does that reach? Oh no. Okay. Let's see. No. Okay. Whoops. All right. I think we've got it now. Very good. Okay, so we're loading coal. Now let's add the route for this. This is going to go from coal 1 until full. And then it's going to go to main coal until empty. And we'll put that on automatic. And that'll take a little while to fill up, but again, we don't really care about that because our coal consumption ought to be fairly low. So let's head back to the base and set up the unloading, which shouldn't take too long. And there, I think we'll go from 4 to 2. 4 cars and compress it down to 2 belts like we're doing for the steel. Or no, for the plastic. The steel's going to 1. This rail up here is another part of the base where I really want to do some reorganizing. But I think I'll do that offline and I'll just show you what we come up with. Alright, so this is the iron unload. I need to fix this. So let's just... I'm going to use red belts. So I'm just going to duplicate the chest and inserter setup here. Actually, I'll just do the inserters because I want to get rid of the logic wires. We don't really need those. All right. So let me go like this. I'm just going to bring it back now, just so I can make sure that it unloads properly. I don't see why it wouldn't, but never be too sure about these things. All right, yeah, so for copper, we're down to one side of the belt. That is more than likely just because of the way that we consume it. Now, one thing I did is I put these requester chests to try to use up. Okay, I'm going to remove those. I had a bunch of copper plate in the logistic network because of setting up that station. I ended up picking up a lot of plate. So I put these chests there to get it out, but I think that that is contributing to this problem here with the uneven consumption from the belts. So we'll get rid of that. Oh, looks like I do need that power pole. Okay. So this doesn't look good, but as long as it's backed up, it shouldn't hurt anything. Just to have all one side of the belt being full like that. Okay. All right, so we got some coal here now. Yeah, so we're gonna combine those into 2. Let's see, I'm gonna have to move this down. Is that going to reach? Yes, good. Okay, now let's look and see where we need to take that. I think we can bring it down here, and then we can split some off over here and split the rest off over there to military production. In fact, we can do like one belt of each. So if we give ourselves a little bit of space here, I think right there is a good place. All this running of belts reminds me of the old days. I kind of miss it. There. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and split it off in each direction. I don't think... whoops. There we go. Don't think that should be any issue. Oops. Alright. Pick that up. Trees off of my concrete. Alright, and then we can pick up all of this belt. Okay. Good. So now we got coal coming in. The base is really starting to clean up here, isn't it? As we empty some of these things out. So, like I said, I'm going to... where is our train? Yeah, we've got a major traffic jam down here, and this is not the first time that this has happened. I've had to fix this several times. So I really need to figure out a way to lighten the load down here. I'm thinking that perhaps going to four tracks on this section could help. Maybe having the circuits exit over on this side instead of on this side would help. I don't know. I'm going to have to work that out. So between now and the next episode, I'll take a look at that. I'm also going to revise this unloading to be like the others. And in general, the next step, I'm going to wait for mining productivity 18 to finish. And then once that's done, I'm thinking that we'll probably just tear out all of the science from the main base and start setting up science outposts and doing the science outside. Maybe we can keep the labs at the main base and bring in the science packs by train. Or maybe we'll just set up a separate outpost for the labs. I'm kind of out of room for more train stations here, so maybe that'll be a better way to go. But yeah, we'll start working on that in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.